What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Vex, entitled Sky Exile. This is released on Eihwaz Recordings. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Austin, Texas, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very elaborate, progressive, and atmospheric style of melodic death metal. Yeah. This band is full of people who know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to creating very structured and very well-tendered music. They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to playing live and generating good crowd responses. And these guys know exactly what they're doing when it comes to putting out quality material. And over the last couple of years, this band has been putting out some very, very solid work. From their split with Divine Eve to their first couple of full-length albums, 2010's Thanatopsis and the much superior 2013 follow-up Memorius. Just a lot of really diverse and eclectic things to come from a band like this. This isn't your typical run-of-the-mill mellow death sort of band. There's a lot more structure and intelligence behind it, and it shows. It definitely showed on Memorius, and this band certainly has come a long way from where they once were. Now we have a brand new album from this band in the form of Sky Exile. This is their third full-length album. It's 11 tracks, and it clocks in at around 58 minutes in length, so this is a pretty lengthy album. You don't want to have to fast forward or skip through anything. This is something that you really want to take the time to just put your headphones on or just listen to with really good sound speakers. You just want to let it sink in and just really blend in with you, so to speak. And upon the first moments of the opening track, Dry River Days, to the next 10 tracks throughout, you realize that Vex are continuously looking to push their sound even further. I feel that they took a lot of the stuff from Memorius and they built upon things and they structured and improved things a lot more here with Sky Exile. This album is full of incredible musicianship efforts going on here. I love the way these guitars are being done here. They sound very wonderful to listen to. Lots of very structured, well played, beautifully tied in riffs. I mean, you hear it on tracks like To Anacreon and Antithetical Age. Just some really wonderful musicianship being done here with these guitar riffs. It's very beautiful, it's melodious, it's smart, it's witty. I love the way these guitars sound. They bring out the best of every single element of this album. The more progressive death metal vibes going forward with riffs like these. It's really awesome to listen to. I think the bass guitar sounds very awesome as well. Very clear, very well heard in this album's mix and production. Another thing to really point out about this release is how well produced this album is. It sounds good without having to be overly polished, and I think it maintains a lot of that certain death metal essence going forward with a production style like this. I think it sounds great. The bass guitar is very well heard, very audible. It blends in nicely with some of the more main and well-structured riffs throughout this entire record. When it comes to the drumming, I think the drum work is sensational. There's a lot of great patterns, a lot of great movements going along with the drumming. It maintains a really good pace throughout. It doesn't try to be too fast or too slow. It just has a good, solid balance all the way throughout, especially towards some of the lengthier tracks on this record. Like, take the track Nowhere Near. I want to say that's the longest song on here at about 9 minutes in length. There's some great drumming going on with that song, and to some of the more mid-paced to up-tempo sort of songs on here, you get some really great drum moments to be heard on here. I really like the way this drummer handles his business, and the vocals are something special to behold as well, because you get a little bit more of that vocal diversity going on here with a record like this, especially when it comes to the more mid-range, high-end growls, to the singing. I really think the singing adds a very nice touch of class and dignity throughout this entire release. I think you hear it once again on the track To Anacreon and a couple of other songs. The singing is really awesome here, but this is a record that's mainly dominated by the growls and just the energy. There's a lot of energetic vibes I'm getting from this kind of vocal style. I think it's really awesome to listen to, and I really think that these vocals are probably some of the best I've heard Vex ever do. So, overall, I definitely think this is a much stronger release than Memorious, and if you are a fan of Vex, if you've heard any of this band's material before, you'll find something to enjoy with Sky Exile. I think this is the band stepping even further into what they can do with their sound and with their music. I think this is a really incredible release. Yeah, if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say to Anacreon, Antithetical Age, the Cygnus Light, Solar Sacrament, and the track 30 Miles From Here. Some really, really intelligent musicianship going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the song The Cygnus Light, which is currently streaming through the Eihwaz Recording SoundCloud page, and I will also leave you a link to where you can purchase a physical copy. It is currently available for pre-order on CD. I believe it is scheduled to be released officially on June the 2nd. Pre-orders are available now, and there will also be a vinyl version in the very near future if that is your preferred option. Either which way, this is something worth owning. So again, the album is Sky Exile by Vex. This is released on Eihwaz Recordings. Go check this out, and for a score, I'm going to give this a very strong 8.5 out of 10. Very intelligent death metal, a lot of great melodies, a lot of great progressions, just some overall smart stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Armijo out.